Welcome back to Carneades.org. Today we're going to be continuing with a February fortnight of knights and knaves. This is our series of logic puzzles dealing with knights and knaves. What are knights and knaves, you ask? Knights and knaves are people such that knights always tell the truth, knaves always tell falsehoods, and ordinaries can say anything. Today we're going to be looking at a puzzle called Lnonc and Lancon. So, not everyone in Lem, our lovely city, is happy that ordinaries are now allowed into the city. In fact, two closed neighborhoods called Lnonc and Lancon developed on the outskirts of the city. Each neighborhood has only knights and knaves living there. The mayor has received intelligence that there is a revolution brewing in one of these districts, but he does not know which. He does know that the district with an odd number of knights is the district with the revolution. He sends you to investigate. We remember, of course, you, following from the previous videos, are an ordinary. You choose Lancon to visit and interview residents. You know that all the residents are there are not other visitors, and there have been no births or deaths since the mayor received his information. You find 3 residents of Lancon to interview. A says there are an even number of knaves here in Lancon. B says right now there are an odd number of people here in Lancon. And C says, I am a knave if and only if A and B are of the same type. Rather, I am a knight if and only if A and B are of the same type. The question for you is, where is the revolution, assuming that this interview took place inside the district, and you are neither a knight or a knave. Now we're going to take a look at the solution to our previous puzzle. If you don't want to see this, pause the video now. So, the key to this puzzle is to remember that the only time that conditional is false is when the antecedent, the first half, is true, and the consequent, the second half, is false. So if the statement is false, then it must not be the case that A is a knave. But if the statement is false, he has to be, because he's the one saying it. So A must be a knight. There's no way for him to be a knave. Therefore, the statement is true, and the consequent is false. The only way that this can be the case is if the antecedent is also false, because a true antecedent and a false consequent would result in a false statement. So B must be a knave. Therefore, you have a complete description of their types. Stay tuned for 3 more puzzles and the answer to this puzzle at the end of the next video. Watch this video and more here at Carneades.org, and stay skeptical, everybody.